Over here. Hey, I'm here. Hello? Hello? I'm over here. I'm right here. Hey guys. Welcome to another edition of News from the Underground, where I just give updates. Guess what I want to talk about today? Let me back up. Woo! Your friendly neighborhood brick. You know what? I love these babies. I love bricks. I love houses made out of bricks. You know why? They last. They're strong. They're sturdy. They can withstand a lot of weather. And that's what we need, guys. In today's society, today's culture, today's world, where everything is breaking down and nothing seems solid, we are looking for things that are solid, sturdy, steady, things that we can ground ourselves in that will remain. This has been my journey in my life. But this is also what I want to share with you is I'm here. I'm here for the long haul. This was the thing at the beginning, one of the principles that was foundational for me and important was that if I was going to start to put this message out, that I needed to do it consistently and I needed to commit to being here. I needed to commit to continuing to reach out to others, to be a guide. I am here, guys, as a spiritual guide to whoever is willing. I'm here to tell you my journey. But guys, I think one of the foundational things that I've learned about God is that in my journey of ups and downs and struggles and breakdowns, God never left my side. Now, religion, the Christian religion I was handed, showed me a picture of God that was very fickle. If I was doing well, God was pleased with me and he was here. If I was doing bad, God might start to withdraw and back away. And eventually, this is what Christians call backsliding. You're not doing the right stuff. You're not going to church. You're not reading your Bible. You're not praying. And so you're backsliding. And so God is like also going to be backing away from you. And that's just not true. And my journey, some of my journey has been unpacking and deconstructing some of the negative views of God that I was handed by my Christian religion. And I am still a Christian, by the way. I'm a Christian mystic and a Christian contemplative now, where I used to be an evangelical Protestant Christian. Now I still have elements that are Protestant and evangelical, and I don't disown any real flavor of Christianity because I think it all creates a cacophony, a collage, a patchwork quilt that is beautiful. But it's been my journey. My journey with God has, in part, been to realize that really God is here for me. He's faithful. He's here. And so I want to be faithful in what I'm doing. I think today, in the social media climate that is so freaking crazy, every other video you see on social media is, hey, you could write a book. Hey, you could start a YouTube channel. I could show you how to get 1 million followers in 28 days. Blah, 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 blah. Guess what, guys? There's a cacophony of voices in the world right now that are crying for people to hear them, but they're not really giving and they're not really here for others. They're here to get something from others for themselves. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to give something. I was watching this interview with Paul Simon about his newest album, 7 Psalms, and he was talking about his music, and he's had a long career, right? This is what he said about his music. He wanted to put out stuff into the culture that would nourish and nurture the culture, right? So it didn't bother him that he wrote a song and it meant one thing and someone else got something completely different out of it, because look, it helped them. And like, this is why we create. We should create, because look, you found something helpful for you and then you're turning around and trying to be helpful to others. Guess what's not helpful, guys? This has been my religious experience, and this is my experience on social media. Hey guys, I found this process, it really works. I could really help you. But first, I want your money. Okay. And churches do this too, guys, and this is the bullshit religion of church too. It's like, we love you. There's a community here for you. We want to help you, but give us your money. Give us your money. Look, okay, I understand you've got costs. You've got a family. You've got a business, whatever. You've got employees. Even churches have employees. Churches are businesses. I understand. I'm not criticizing that. But I'm telling you guys, you really want to help people. Help people. I want to really help people. I want to be here. To help people, I do have to be here. I have to be consistent. This is the thing I decided. The first thing I did was a blog. The next thing I did was a podcast. For almost 5 years now, I released a podcast every single Saturday morning. When I didn't have a new one, I would release an old one. But I determined that I would be consistent. I would be faithful. I would be here for people. And I'm going to be here for people. You know, and I hope that through what I say, through what I share, it encourages people to be there for others. We are all in a state right now where we feel lost, we feel alone, we feel like nobody's here for us, nobody hears us, nobody sees us. And look, we're looking to social media to be seen and heard. That's not the best place. My encouragement, even through such a disconnected medium as this, is to encourage you to engage where you are with people around you. I'm actually trying to encourage people out of this kind of engagement, which is, I know, like, that's a crazy message. That's a hard message to give in this medium, to say, hey, the thing you're getting here is good, but it's not the deepest and it's not the best, and learn to live your life closer to home. I actually have a podcast series called Close to Home. It is about that. Figuring out yourself, learning more about yourself, figuring out what's feeding you, what's not, okay? But I'm building something that will remain for you, because I've built something that has done that for me. That thing is relationship with God. I've had to struggle and cut through the bullshit of religion and the superficiality of religion sometimes, and the self-service mentality and the self-gratification mentality of religion, right? The institutional version of religion. And like, sometimes religion can have a lot of different things, and you can find in it the good things and try to separate out the bad, and that's what I've done. At the center of all religion, guys, is one thing, and that is God, and that is relationship with God. That's what Jesus said. Hey, you don't believe me? That's what Jesus said. May they be one as we are one, Father. That was his prayer. Okay, of course he said, go, disciple, baptize, teach them everything I've told you. Why? Well, because Jesus is inviting us back into a relationship with God. I have struggled for 40 years through that process of what it looks like to grow in relationship with God, and that's what I'm trying to help others do. The thing, guys, is that when you are grounded in a deepening relationship with God, it grounds you properly in yourself, in your life, and in your relationships with others, right? That's why I'm here. My original motto when I started my podcast was transformation through contemplation. My mission statement now is a contemplative in every church, because I believe that churches should be at the forefront of local communities, showing what a healthy local community looks like. Woo! That ain't where they're at now, guys. And I know that. That's still my goal. I think that if we could have local churches that are healthy communities, that really value people, that aren't trying to sell something and get something by pretending to give something, that could help, right? So I'm here to help reform the church. I'm here to help teach individuals also how to reform themselves. This is why my motto for the construction monk is renovating people. I am a construction guy. I do construction work. I own my own construction business. I'm also a contemplative, which is a monk. So that's why I'm the construction monk. The truth is, though, you got to deconstruct a lot to reconstruct, to put yourself back together, right? So I just wanted to give that little conversation about where I'm headed, why I'm here, what I'm doing. And also, like, my goal right now is to build up Eremos Media and Publishing as a solid thing that can continue to put out content and better content. I just purchased new video equipment. So my goal is to put out better videos. My goal isn't to try to get people to pay me money or watch me more. My goal is to have something valuable to say and to make how I say it better, to make the product or the presentation of what I'm saying better, more interesting, more engaging, right? So that's my goal too. And I'm gonna be exploring lots of things. This is an exploration, this is a journey, this is a conversation. I'm inviting you into the conversation. Guys, I can tell you 99.99% of everything I produce comes out of conversation with God. Probably all of it. I just don't realize the 0.00099 whatever percent that I don't think comes out of conversation with God probably still does. But hey, that's why I'm here. I'm here because God has brought me on a journey through darkness and struggle, through anxiety, through depression, through panic attacks, through suicidal thoughts, into life and real life, an abundant life, as Jesus said. And I want to share that abundant life with you. But I want to be like a brick. I want to be like a brick house. I want to be sturdy, steady, solid. I want to be a source that is I want to be a source that values people and gives to people, not, hey, look at me so I can make $1 million on YouTube. If that as a side happens, that's fine. But that's not my motivation. So many people on social media, guys, are trying to build their own flimsy house on the premise of look at me, look at me, look at me. That's not a brick house. That's a paper house. It's a house of cards. And guess what? They don't care who watches them. They care that there might be a mass of people watching them, but they don't care who you are. Again, not trying to criticize or be mean, but generally speaking, they don't care as much about who you are. They care more about you caring about who they are. And that's true in churches too. You have egocentric, pastor-centric churches that are about individuals and drawing people's attention to individuals, humans, not Jesus. It's not always true, but that's often true too. We have a very sick culture, a very self-focused culture, a very me culture, and everybody's trying to sell themselves to everybody else just to get eyes on them, only for the purpose of lifting themselves up, not really helping people. I'm here to help people through the process that I've been on by sharing. Okay? I'm a brick house, baby. She's a brick house, baby. Woo! Love you guys. See ya. Guess what? That's when I drop the brick. Bam! See you later. Going this way. Going this way. No, I'm not. I'm staying right here. Love you guys. Be blessed.